Hello, Aries, and welcome to your 2025 reading. The light is pretty horrendous, atrocious. This doesn't make it any better, but you'll be happy to know that I have literally just locked into your energy as soon as I got in the door. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to put a fire on. The first fire of 2025 in my new house, and I feel like the fire sign, the first fire sign of the year, Aries, and the real start of the year, which is a lush feeling, a really nice reading to come here and do. Have I got anything to offer you before we start? No, I don't think so. Honestly, I'm trying to do a professional job. Oh my God, you crack me up. Just to anyone out there who can't see in the comments or anything, like my bestest friend in the whole entire universe, my biggest fan, has literally just popped up and said, "Hey up, fancy meeting you here." I don't know whether it's the same on Instagram, but when you put the recordings on, you can't see the comments. So I don't want people to think that I've completely gone crazy. Miss Ford. So I'm going to start the reading by giving you an oracle from my deck. It's the AEIOU oracle. And if you would like to purchase a deck, you can do so in the description box, and it will take you to my website, which is currently under construction, but hoping to be ready before Aries season, hopefully. So we'll just pull some energy in and see what's what, and then we'll go from there. I keep hearing the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Don't know what that means to someone out there, but that's what I keep hearing in my head. Which is so random. Okay. The mountain. Someone has been on an adventure. And I'm hearing that. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. Do you know that one? And I saw my reflection in the something hill. I can't remember. Didn't sing that very well. Just ignore that. It's a good song though. It just came in my mind. It's the song reminds me of like growing up. I feel like the mountain is symbolic of reaching a very pinnacle part of your life. Ooh. You don't feel like you've got there yet. We've got the world in reverse. This is something that feels incomplete. Can I just say, I absolutely love my fire. It's like the best thing about the whole house. Big, great fire. I'm a fire sign too, so we're in the right energy. So what else can I download about the mountain? The mountain is, you've been on a slog. The mountain is very symbolic of stability. You've got yourself to a place, I'm hearing like jumping off. Ew. Do you know what I'm hearing? It's the balance in love. You've got the Two of Hearts in the reverse, and I feel like this is I feel like I'm speaking to someone who has reached a point in their life where they have like all their ducks in a row. That's what I'm picking up on. But the cycle hasn't, it wants to close, and it's like you're keeping the door open for this situation, for a balanced situation in love. And we've got the Queen of Scepters here. And this is Aphrodite to me. But I'm going to read on it because the energy that I'm getting off of that is like I'm getting from this feels like a very masculine energy, but the Queen of Scepters could mean something different to what I'm pulling in. So bear with me just a second. Oh, wow. Okay. So this reads slightly differently. So it's not Aphrodite. It's not, it's on a deeper meaning than that. It's independence, strength, and energy. When upright, the Queen of Scepters represents you or someone in your life who adores being the center of attention and knows exactly what she brings to the table. Unashamed of her opinions, she knows how to get things done and inspires you to do the same. Be bold in your actions, ideas, and endeavors, putting your entire self out into the world, even the darker parts. With this confidence, will draw others to you who share the same energy and enthusiasm. Okay, so what I was picking up on was like, this is a love interest. That's what I'm getting. This Queen of Scepters, I was picking up on like an Aphrodite, as in like a love match. And this is someone who matches your energy. That's the difference in, and that's with her being draped in yellow. This is like a confidence. You're looking for someone who matches your confidence. Oh, hey, welcome to the reading. I feel like with you being a fire sign, and definitely the Aries, for me personally, is like the Aries is attached to the Emperor card. Like you are the boss of your existence, and that's the reason why we've got the mountain here. It's like you can conquer the obstacles. You are a go-getter, and it's like the only thing that you haven't gone and got yet is this person that matches your energy. And I feel like you've carried a lot of people, and that's the reason why this Two of Hearts is here in the reverse. I feel like every time you've got into a relationship or a partnership or friendship or whatever it is, it's like this, the energy is like dragging you further back, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You want someone that really matches your drive, your passion, your energy, your flow. I'm getting like you're just a go-getter. You're just a go-getter. I feel like there's a memory of, ooh, okay. They're giving me very clearly of abandonment of a relationship in your past. And you're using this as like, they're showing me a tape measure of how you're picking partners, or it's like everything is being measured up to that memory. It's like you're almost like picking the same thing over and over again because you're scared of really falling this time. You know, like if you met someone who was actually right for you and actually carried the same energy, it's like that's a relationship that's going to work out. That means that I'm going to be in a position where I could get my heart broken again. So you're like picking people who are not in the same caliber as you, whether you're doing this unconsciously or consciously, so that it's like, I would prefer it not to work out than get my heart broken. This is something that you're refusing to see in yourself. By the way, I'm reading on the energy of the ancestors to give us a clear insight. So often when I read from the ancestors, it can be a clear message that most of the time we don't want to hear, but they're the ones who see us the clearest. So there's the destruction card in the reverse is basically like, you've got to turn this situation upside down. It's not the other person that's ruining the relationship. It's the fact that they're not the right person, and it's up for you to choose a confident person who is like independent and drives. And like, the way that they're giving it to me is like, you're picking people who are really reliant on you, like almost codependent, because you know that they're not going to leave you. You're going to have to leave them. It's like this. You're a very, very confident person. You're a go-getter, right? And if you pick someone who is also really confident and also a go-getter, it's like, you're going to have to deal with your abandonment wounds, because you're going to have to be interdependent with this other energy. They're going to have their own life, and they're going to have their own friends, and they're going to have their own shit going on. And so are you. And you've got to be okay about that. And that's going to be your growth. And it's closing this cycle with this abandonment, this memory of this abandonment, this unbalanced relationship that may have happened in the past. I feel like you were massively taken for granted, and you don't see it that way. You think that you've done something wrong, or that you weren't good enough, or, like self-worth. It just smashed your self-worth, when really this person just completely took you for granted. Like, they didn't match your energy. Like, take that how it resonates. It could be different. It could be a business partner. Okay, so they're directing me to your family. This could be a dynamic that you've learned from your family. Maybe you watch someone in your family be taken advantage of. You have a lack of inspiration because of this. That's the truth. There's a new path opening up for you. If you haven't already, you're about to come into contact. I'm just getting for some that, like, you think that you're at the top of them, like, you think that you've got it all together now. It's like, when you actually cross paths with someone who carries the same energetic, like, code as you, it's like a whole new other mountain is going to open up. They're just showing me like how quickly you're going to elevate when you have someone with you who's like doing life with you, and like, you're bonded, and they've got the same like go as you. It's like you're going to be like, what the fuck? They're just showing me like you just being shoved through life, and like all these things happening really, really quickly, and you're like, oh my God, I thought I was good at life before. Like it like they're just showing me like this octopus of like money coming in, and then new jobs coming in, and then a new house coming in, and then pets. It's like, because you've been held back so much by these other entities, by these other partners that you keep picking because of their codependency, it's like your energetic signature has like mellowed with this person who's, I feel they keep bringing me back to this person. Like there is someone that is like almost written in the stars for you, and you know who this is. I feel like you already know who this is in your energy. Like if it's someone that you follow on social media, or someone that you've met briefly, or it's like they're just giving me like mass chills every time I look at this. Like this is really significant. Like I feel like all paths point to this person, whether this is male or female. Like take it as it resonates. Sorrow. I really feel for some that you've got to clear this from your past, this heartbreak from your past. I feel like you can speak to this person about it as well. No more lies. No more lies. I feel like that's a really big thing. Like, and they're giving it to me in regards to like you have to admit to yourself and accept what happened in the past and what has been happening in like all these relationships. Like, why has it not worked out? It's not because you've done something wrong. It's because you keep picking people who are not aligned with you. Like every Aries that I've ever known has been so protective of the people that they love. Like, and also one of the things that I think that no one really talks about is because the fire signs move so quickly, we always get sort of tied with the brush, like we don't care. You know, like the water signs are very emotional, and it's like the fire signs, because they move so fast in everything that they do, it's like people think that they don't care. And Aries is the fastest moving fire sign, like psh, 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 done, 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 done. And it's because they have like like strong boundaries. It's like I can't articulate what I want to say. My neck just cracked really badly then. Like, I'll break your neck if you come anywhere near my home, or it's like a different kind of love. It's very protective. It's very boundaried. It's loss, scared of losing. This is what I was saying at the top of the reading, scared of losing this abandonment thing inside you. It's like, I feel like we need some masculine energy in here. This abandonment, you know, like dealing with that or working through that with someone who understands. It's like this person, it's like you need to speak about this with this person. They're just giving me like you've got to. Let me just try and pull some cards in, because my the words are coming in a little bit too fast. There's so much passion here. So much passion. Every time I read for the fire signs, it's like, you know, like you can feel the energy coming through. Okay, so there may be a sense of like being quite unprepared for this person, for this kind of relationship, for this kind of, but you've got the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is just something that's, I'm just hearing it's never going to be the right time. I feel like there's a sense of like putting something off just out of fear. But the Knight of Wands is here to say, like, there's so much passion, there's so much, like, there's so much to create. That's the energy that I'm getting. And you're feeling like this Five of Cups, like unbalanced, and all these relationships didn't work out, like crying over spilt milk kind of thing. And it's like, no, actually, you've got this Two of Cups, this balanced relationship. It's right here, if only you would look at it. Like, part of you is like having a grey day, wallowing in the past. The Five of Cups is symbolic of great change. Fives are symbolic of change. And it's like the Three of Cups. See the Four of Wands on the bottom. Like, I feel like very much for you, the stuff that didn't happen in the past, if you really sat down and had a look at it, you will see very clearly what part you played in that and why it didn't work out. And when you meet this person or have met this person, you're going to understand why it didn't work out with all of them and how the stars have been aligning to get you with that person. Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is the offer. There's a new opportunity here to create something completely different. Completely new opportunity. You've got like a wounded warrior kind of energy that flickers like in and out, in and out, in and out. And it's to do with this inspiration. It's like some days you feel so inspired to like, yeah, I'm going to do all this and I'm going to achieve this and all this kind of stuff. And then it's like you start, you start like squashing your energy. Like, I don't deserve it. Like all these things happened. I'm not very good at relationships. Maybe I don't deserve the relationship I want. It's like this is coming in and out of like for some, you may not have had a very loving mother, like who spoke affirmation over you. Like, it's such a powerful thing for a mum to speak love over their child and to pray over their child. And if you haven't had this, like you're probably not very good about speaking to yourself in a kind way, in a nice way, in a way that makes you feel energetic and validated and loved. It's like this is something that you're going to have to learn to do for yourself. But I feel like this person, like regardless of whether you're male or female, this person is going to understand that about you. If you communicate, like what I'm literally getting almost like a conversation between you two. It's like you're choosing these people who aren't emotionally mature enough to understand what you've been through as a human being or your childhood or anything like that. And then when you're coming into like confrontation, because you're a fire sign, you've got a temper and you're passionate and you're trying to express yourself, and this other person is just seeing it as like a negative, and you ended up in rows and like blah, 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 it just gets into a mess. But like this person that the stars are aligning with, it's like that person understands your passion and your creativity, and that you love from a different viewpoint, and that you don't love in like a way that's like lovey-dovey kind of stuff. It's like, I'll fucking die for you, you know, like anyone touch you, I'll rip their head off, you know, like that's like a different kind of love than maybe, you know, like being all gooey and gushy, like maybe a water sign would be, you know, like you need to you need to be with someone who understands your very distinctive way of loving, like a love language, but you need to communicate that. Like that's what I'm feeling very strongly is like this. Can you see what I'm doing? That's like button heads in the relationships that you've had in the past. It's like just button heads constantly, like that ram energy, all that passion, all that go. And it's just like it turns into resentment and fucking arguments and and temper. And this person doesn't understand me. And I just like I can feel the passion across my chest. Like it feels like I'm getting short of breath because I feel like you've been so misunderstood for the way that you love in the past. And it's like, I'm just hearing the temper. The temper comes out. I'm getting that you might have like a tendency to be like a little bit possessive and as well, Justice. Very similar read to Pisces as well. I feel like there's a collective storyline going off with everybody's readings, to be fair. Like we all deserve to have someone who understands us. Like the whole point of us being on this like life mission is to understand that we chose our parents and all the difficulties that we went through, you know, in childhood and all that kind of stuff. It's like once we heal from that and we engage with the work and understand that our parents were doing the best that they could with the tools that they have, it's like we can like undo like all the hereditary stuff, undo the generational traumas. Like, oh, did you see that? That's cool, isn't it? So the Magician popped out. I feel like you have been manifesting this, like coming back in from this scarcity mindset. You've put yourself in a position where like you have been looking at your life from like an outsider. That's what I'm getting from that card, and that's not something that I would normally get. Like you have been manifesting from a observer kind of perspective, and it's not working for you. It's like I look at my life and I'm this kind of person and I should have this kind of partner. Do you know what I mean? Like it's almost like you're looking at magazines of your life. This is so bizarre, but this is what I'm getting. So you've got this magazine of your life because you're now looking at your life as an observer. You know, oh, I'm this kind of person, so therefore I should have this kind of person, right? And then you can see in the magazine that there's like a picture of you and this person walking arm in arm, and you know, you look really good together and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, it's so superficial. It's so superficial that it means absolutely bollocks all. Like you are now with that person that you manifested and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? It's like they look great, they sound great, but I am not connected to this individual whatsoever. That's the kind of energy that is giving me. It's like because you have tried to manifest objectively, there's no feeling, there's no bond, there's no connection to the thing that you're manifesting. And it's always ending in these like turbulent relationships. I hope that resonates. That's what I'm getting. That is yeah, It's just fucking not working out. You got the Three of Cups in reverse, and that's the Three of Cups that's fallen over. It's like you're losing your celebration. I feel like for some, you're having to like realign your community all the time because you keep welcoming these people into your life, and then they deplete you so much, or you're having to like move away from friendship groups and like collapse your community, and like it's just creating a mess. That's what I'm seeing. It's just creating a mess because I feel like you're getting shit from these people. I feel like because you love hard, and it's like you give everything to these relationships because you genuinely do want a close bonded relationship, and then it's like, but your subconscious knows that that is not a person that you can settle down with, and then you're having to like tear your life apart and do all this stuff every single time that you're having to collapse one of these circumstances. I feel like you just want some fucking peace. That's what I'm getting. Like, can I just have someone who gets me, please? Like, can I just be myself? That's what I'm hearing. Can I just be my fucking self, please? Just even for a moment, you know? Like, do you know what? I'm not, no, we're gonna. So we're gonna hear from the inner child now. Because I'm just hearing like you're, excuse me. I'm hearing like you just want to play the sun. Healing. You just want to like, look at this card. This is what you want at the bottom. I just want to play. I just want to have fun. I want to be in nature. I want to enjoy someone. I don't want to fight. I want to talk to people. I want someone that I can really truly connect with and love on, and just I'm just seeing like two people like playing out in the sun. The Devil in reverse. I feel like you've had to work through quite a lot of like patterns of behavior. And I feel like it has a lot to do with picking people that aren't right for you, seeing yourself more clearly. So we've got the 10 of Torches. Yeah. Putting down, and this male or female, this is putting down this victimhood. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not deserving. That has been a storyline for you, and it has been stealing your power, stealing your energy, stealing your fire. Like, you are a seriously passionate person. But this is all from childhood, this 9 of Cups. Okay, so you might have witnessed your parents being in a very unfulfilling relationship, and you have probably had that as a template. Like, this person that you're aligning with, like, it probably scares the shit out of you that this person could actually finally, I'm hearing finally, be your like emotional fulfillment. Like, in a way, there's a storyline inside you that scares you to death that this person will be your emotional fulfillment. It's like you're wading in fucking water that you have never gone that deep in before. Like, you know that this energy, this person, this whatever this is the right one. Prince of Swords, yeah. I feel like you're scared of getting stabbed in the back. That's what I'm getting from that. You're scared that there's a fear that this could go horribly wrong. I feel like this reading is coming through because what the thing that you need to ask yourself is what if this was like the best thing in the whole entire universe? What would that feel like? It would feel like this. It would feel like the sun. You'd wake up every day with the sun on your face. That's fucking beautiful. Like, imagine waking up to someone who feels like the fucking sun, that warms you. Like, that makes me a bit emotional. Ten of Pentacles. That's fucking everything. Like, this is someone making money in their sleep. Look, see? This is you. You know, I said to you at the top of the reading that you aren't even going to fucking be able to believe how quick your life is going to change when you actually get with someone who is the same frequency as you. That is it. Like, literally money pouring into you while you sleep. Because you're going to be so much more fulfilled, so much more happier. Like, I'm honestly just getting like, this is such a wonderful, wonderful reading. I think that's probably been my favorite reading that I've done in such a long time. 2025 is going to be a bloody good year, Aries. Wow. That is honestly the best. That is my most favorite reading that I have done in a very, 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 very long time. There you go. Surround yourself with protective energy. Do you see the sync in that? That was the top of the reading. You got the bow and arrows and the quiver, and that's your arrow. That's your energy. You are a protective energy. That is how you show love. And some people think that you're being possessive, and that's not what you're doing. I feel like these energies that you keep picking are pulling you back. And you need to protect yourself from these low vibrational energies. And then we've got Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. I feel like this is like the dragon and the pose and everything in his clothes are just making me feel like there's a fire so strong in you, and it's like slowing down, just slowing down a notch, and I'm just getting this like peace. Like, I'm just getting that you are just so done with fucking just shit. Excuse my language, but like, I'm just getting that very much like, fucking come near me again. I feel like you're just done with drama and stress and all that kind of stuff. It's like you just want to be in a relationship where you're understood, where you get on, where you know someone understands your passion and your fire, and you're not going to get into a fight about it. And it's like you just want to be understood. That's what I'm getting more than anything, is that you just want to be in a relationship where you're understood. And like, if you're having a fucking down day, that someone's not going to lose their shit because you're feeling like you want to go off on your own, or like, yeah. I hope that helps. And if you want to like and comment and subscribe, all that gorgeous stuff, it massively helps me read more accurately for you, because we're doing an energy exchange. Like, it's not all just one way, me firing out to you. So if the reading resonated, give it a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I hope to be back for another reading in a while. But thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.